What's going on, guys? Alright, so today in this video we're going to apply power to this car for the first time. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to run into. Did go through a bunch of wiring. Hopefully I got everything cleaned up. Won't have any issues with the fuse panel, with the fuses. Everything looked good. Not need to see anything blown. Did take a few out that we don't plan on using, so I went ahead and pulled the fuse for that. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the battery into the car and we're gonna apply power to the car for the first time. See, the Holly kicks on, the dash should kick on. I'm going to disconnect the fuel pumps because we don't need those running because there's no fuel in the tank, and plus I want to flush the lines just in case there's any trash or anything that got in it. But we can't do any of that until I get some fuel for the car still. Probably be sometime next week. You can see I got my gas. See, I got my gas cans up there. Take them down, get some E85, and we'll get that taken care of. Got the battery. We're just gonna put it in the box there. Hopefully this is all ran correctly. It should be, but I guess we'll find out once we'll connect the battery. Disconnect the pumps because we're not gonna be using the pumps as of right now, like I said. So I'll make sure everything, the wiring looks good. We don't have any issues. Don't have the headlights wiring in just yet. Should have any issues with that. I'm actually going to use the old wiring harness from the hatch. I know it works fine, but I need to modify it. I need to take all the old alternator wiring out because I'm running a kind of like a, I'm not sure you want to call it. It's a different type of regulator, so when you start the car, automatically clicks the alternator on. So it doesn't rely off the dash or anything since we run the Holly dash in it. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get the battery in the car and let's apply power to it and see what she does. Just disconnect our pumps here. Got one plug per pump, and we got 3 of them. I'm just gonna disconnect this. This is for the fuel sending. We're not gonna be needing it right now, so harness is disconnected, but we should still hear our relays click on and off if we have power applied to them. We're gonna apply power to the car, and the moment of truth. Hopefully nothing goes bad. I got a couple fire extinguishers if we ever need them. Hopefully you don't ever need them. So let's apply power. All right. So I don't know if you can see that or not. Lights on. Don't smell anything burning. Oh, I hear that famous door chime. It's very quiet. It's very quiet. But let's apply power. Ooh, heard the relays, like I said. Dash coming on, which is normal. I see that relay is loud. I guess I heard all 3 of them because you got the one very back there, and you got the ones here right here on the fender. But everything so far looks good. I need to check that guy there and make sure I'm getting power to it. We can do this. You hear it? So that's working. So at least I know it's getting power. If you don't know, those buttons are for the transmission. One's for trans brake, and the other is to engage fourth gear. I am not 100% sure. I need to ask about it. If y'all know, let me know if I have this wired up correctly. These are a momentary switches. I know for the trans brake is what you want, but fourth gear, I'm not 100% sure if that's going to work or not. I don't know if it needs to be like an actual switch or the momentary switch will work just fine. So if y'all know, let me know, because I'll rather know now before we start driving it. But it's good to know the Holley's working. 73 degrees on coolant temp. It's actually kind of warm. I guess that's about right. I got the heater, everything been going in the garage, so probably not read right anyway because there ain't no coolant in the system. But at least I know that's working. I don't know if the MSD working. I don't see no lights or anything on it. It's one of these older style MSDs. So we know that's working. Let's go click the ignition off. Like so here. Alright, so we're going to click it back on again. So all the relays are clicking on, and so far it looks like everything's looking pretty good. So to make sure everything's working good, I'm going to go through these fuses and make sure everything looks good on it. It's crazy, this door was closing beautiful yesterday, now it's kind of weird. Alright, I like the way everything's looking so far. Gonna kill power to the car because we don't need power as of right now. Alright, with your key on, you want to make sure your Holley is plugged into the ECU, or your Holley software is plugged into the ECU. Everything's already synced already.